Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Blessing again. Have you missed me? Because I've missed you too. If you have not missed me, you're not subscribed, and that's unacceptable. So I'm not going to talk to you until you click the subscribe button, because you can't come here and be taking my lessons for free. Okay? Anyway, báwo ni ṣídáadáa ni mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ jù, ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀. Let's get right to it. So Loni, we're going to be talking about days, times, that kind of stuff. Maybe you want to tell the date. Maybe you want to talk about a particular time. So you want to say like, let's do something on the second week of January. Let's meet up on a third day of the week. So if you want to talk about day or time, this video is for you. So first of all, there are 3 things you need in order to be able to tell time and day effectively. So first of all, you need to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, I have videos on numbers. There are resources on numbers everywhere on the internet, so finding numbers will not be hard for you. Secondly, you need to know the days of the week. So you need to know how you say days of the week. I've also made a video on this, so you need to know how to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then lastly, you need to know months. I also have made a video on this. All of the videos I'm mentioning will be in the cards and in the link in the description box. So the first thing is, if you want to talk about the day, so you want to talk about a specific day in time, you want to say the 2nd of May, or you want to say the 3rd of June, which I personally think is the best day in the year, but what do I know? Or you want to say the 26th of July. So what you're going to do, there's 2 ways you can say this. You can either say the 2nd day of the 2nd month, to say the 2nd of February, or you can just say the 2nd day of February. So if you want to say the 2nd day of February using the actual word for February, you're going to say Ọjọ́ kejì oṣù Èrèlé. Ọjọ́ kejì oṣù Èrèlé. So Ọjọ́ kejì is the 2nd day. 2 is méjì, but 2nd is kejì. So Ọjọ́ kejì is the 2nd day. So Ọjọ́ kejì oṣù Èrèlé is the 2nd day of February. But I would say a more common way to say the 2nd of February is to say the 2nd day of the 2nd month, which is Ọjọ́ kejì oṣù kejì. So Ọjọ́ means day. So when you say Ọjọ́ kejì, you're saying the 2nd day. And Oṣù means month. So when you say Oṣù kejì, you're saying the 2nd month. So Ọjọ́ kejì oṣù kejì is the 2nd day of the 2nd month. Yeah? So that's what I mean. Once you know your numbers, you can say pretty much any date. If you want to say the 3rd of June, wink, that would be Ọjọ́ kẹta oṣù kẹfà. Ọjọ́ is day, kẹta is the 3rd, so the 3rd day. Oṣù is month, kẹfà is 6th. So the 3rd day of the 6th month, the 3rd of June. You could also say Ọjọ́ kẹta oṣù Òkúdù, the 3rd day of the month of Òkúdù, which is the Yoruba word for June. So Ọjọ́ kẹta oṣù Òkúdù or Ọjọ́ kẹta oṣù kẹfà. Both of those are ways that you can say the 3rd of June. You're probably thinking, Blessing, you're saying the easy days. Those are all like 1 syllable days. What if I want to say the 28th of March, for example, or the 28th of November? So if you want to say something like the 28th of November, you're right to be worried. It is a lot more intense, it's a lot more serious, but it's the same principle. So first of all, you need to know how to say 28, and you're just going to put a K in front of however you'd say 28. So if I want to say the 28th day of the 11th month, I would say Ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kọkànlá. I know, you heard that and you were like, Blessing, how do you want me to say that? You're gonna just have to try. Like the good Lord, he loves a trier, and that's all I'm asking, that you try. So méjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n is 28. Méjì 2, dín less than ọgbọ̀n 30. 2 less than 30. Ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n. So the 28th day oṣù kọkànlá of the 11th month. So mọ́kànlá is 11, and then you put a K in front to make it 11th. So ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kọkànlá, the 28th day of the 11th month. Or if you know what November is, you can just say ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù Belu. Yeah, Belu is November, so you don't have to say oṣù kọkànlá. You can just say ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù Belu. Yeah, so that's how you talk about days. So first of all, you want to know the month. So as long as you know how to say that, you just have to say the second day of the 11th month, the 5th day of the other month, or you can learn the names, and that's another way to say that. So that's how you'll tell the date. If you want to say the 2nd of March 2022, you would say ọjọ́ kejì oṣù kẹta ọdún 2022. Yep. So ọjọ́ kejì, the second day, oṣù kẹta of the 3rd month, or ọdún 2022 of the year 2022. Yeah. So ọdún is year. So if you want to say a full date, day, month, and year, you just need to say day, what number of day is it? Month, what number of month? Year, the year. So for example, the best day in this year's calendar is going to be ọjọ́ kẹta oṣù kẹfà ọdún 2022. And I know you agree, so don't shake your head at me. You know that's the best day of this year. So I want you're going to get a test. I want you to comment down below your birthday in Yoruba. What is your birthday? And you don't have to put your date of birth. You can just put like your birthday in 2022. So this year, what is the date of your birthday, including the day, the month, and the year? Okay, so that's if you want to say an actual date. Now, if you want to talk about time or dates, you want to say the 2nd day of next week. Let's meet on the 2nd day of next week. So first of all, you can just say let's meet on Tuesday. Jẹ́ ká pàdé lọ́jọ́ ìṣẹ́gun. Yeah, if you know the words for the weeks as well, you can just go right ahead and say it. Jẹ́ ká pàdé lọ́jọ́ ìṣẹ́gun. Jẹ́ ká pàdé lọ́jọ́ àìkú. Jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́rú. So you can just say let's go on day of the week. But if you want to say let's go on the 2nd day of next week, yeah, so you want to say let's go on the 2nd day of the week. Jẹ́ ká lọ lọ́jọ́ kejì oṣù tó ń bọ̀. Yeah, so jẹ́ ká lọ, let us go lọ́jọ́ kejì, on the 2nd day oṣù tó ń bọ̀ of the coming week. Yeah, so oṣù tó ń bọ̀ is next week. If you want to say I went on the 3rd day of last week, it's the 3rd day of last week. Mo lọ lọ́jọ́ kẹta oṣù tó kọjá. Oṣù tó kọjá is the week that went. So mo lọ lọ́jọ́ kẹta oṣù tó kọjá. Yeah. If you want to say I went on the 2nd day of the weekend. So weekend is òpin ọ̀sẹ̀. Òpin ọ̀sẹ̀. So to say I went on the 2nd day of the weekend, mo lọ ní ọjọ́ kejì òpin ọ̀sẹ̀. Ọjọ́ kejì òpin ọ̀sẹ̀, the 2nd day of the weekend. So ọjọ́ kejì is the 2nd day, òpin ọ̀sẹ̀ is the weekend. So mo lọ lọ́jọ́ kejì òpin ọ̀sẹ̀. Yeah. If you want to say let's go in the 2nd week of next month, or the 2nd week of January, you want to say the 2nd week of, like, so let's say you say, oh, so when should we plan our trip? If I wanted to say to her, let's plan it for the 3rd week in April. Jẹ́ ká lọ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ kẹta oṣù kẹrin. Jẹ́ ká lọ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ kẹta oṣù kẹrin. Or jẹ́ ká lọ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ kẹta oṣù igbe. So igbe is April. So I can either say let's go on the 3rd week of April. Jẹ́ ká lọ lọ́sẹ̀ kẹta oṣù igbe. Or I can say let's go on the 3rd week of the 4th month. Jẹ́ ká lọ lọ́sẹ̀ kẹta oṣù kẹrin. Now, if you're looking at me like, sis, I have no clue what you're talking about, and you're confused, it's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Just watch the video over and over again until it makes sense. But I think once you've got numbers and you understand how months work, it's actually quite simple. You'll just always say the 2nd day of whatever month of the 3rd month, or the second day or whatever. That is pretty much how you talk about days. So you could say like, oh, I'll see you in the second month of this year. Maria ni oṣù kejì ọdún yìí. So once you know how to say this year, ọdún yìí, next year, ọdún tó ń bọ̀, last year, ọdún tó kọjá, once you know how to say all of those, then it's just a matter of saying you're going to do something at that time. And that's why we always put the ni or the L apostrophe. That's the at. So jẹ́ ká lọ ní ọjọ́ kẹta. Let's go on the third day. Jẹ́ ká lọ ní ọjọ́ Tuesday. Let's go on Tuesday. Or jẹ́ ká lọ ní ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun, if you know the word for Tuesday. So date and time is really pretty simple. It's just a matter of knowing like your numbers and what month is what number. Okay. There is one thing I have to tell you to be careful of though. You want to be careful when saying the second day and make sure that you're not saying 2 days. So for example, when I was talking about the 28th, I said it was ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n. But if you say ọjọ́ méjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n, that's not the 28th day, that's 28 days. So there's a difference between saying I'll have it to you by the 28th and I'll have it to you in 28 days. So if I wanted to say I'll have it to you by the 28th, I would say mo máa fún ẹ ní ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n. But if I want to say I'll have it to you in 28 days, I would say mo máa fún ẹ ní ọjọ́ méjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n. The only difference in those two sentences is one uses K and the other uses M. And if you don't realize that, you're going to get yourself in some trouble. So you're telling your boss, I don't know why you speak Yoruba to your boss, but let's just assume. You're saying to your boss, I'm going to have this to you on the 28th, which, you know, might be different from saying I'll have this to you in 28 days. The point being that there is a difference between saying 28 days and the 28th day, and the difference is literally one letter. So mo máa fún ẹ ní ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n is I'll give it to you on the 28th, and mo máa fún ẹ ní ọjọ́ méjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n is I'll give it to you in 28 days. Completely different things, but very similar. So you just want to always be careful when you are saying those words. When you're saying those words, that you're checking, you know, do I mean the 28th or do I mean 28 days? Okay. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understood it. If you have any questions, as usual, make sure you leave it down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. For a limited time only, I'm offering free conversational sessions. So anyone who already knows a bit of Yoruba and isn't really looking for like one-on-one lessons, they more so want to come into a group and just practice their Yoruba with other learners, we have that. It's free only for a limited time. So make sure you send me an email at yorubalessons@gmail.com to join those. It's 30 minutes once a week. And on the other hand, if you would like proper formal one-to-one lessons to really learn everything from scratch and understand the grammar, how Yoruba works, then feel free to send me an email at yorubalessons@gmail.com. We are getting ready for our trip to Nigeria, Orisun 2022. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're hosting a trip to Nigeria this December for anyone who would like to go and would like to go in a group. Maybe they'll feel safer. So yeah, if you are interested or would like to learn more about that, visit yorubalessons.com/travel, or you can send me an email at travelorisun@gmail.com.